Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but...
Pardon?
It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
So what house is this?
This is Rusty Benson's.
Oh.
And it's the one now that is owned by a Scheffler. But it was built by a Cobb. This is the original Benson house. I have no idea who built that. Now, you remember I told you about the schoolhouse that had been turned?
Yeah.
Okay. I will show you that. Oh boy, they're gonna spread manure here. Oops. This is the schoolhouse here.
That little house right here?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
You can't tell where the school was really, but it goes this way now.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the people want to sell it. They wanted to sell it last year too, but it didn't sell. Now all of that land over there used to be Munson.
This land right here?
All of it.
Oh wow.
It was their farmland. Now if you were to walk across that town line road, the one that is no longer, it would come out right here.
Oh, so that's where Uncle Brad walks, huh?
One time your mother and I went for a ride in the Volkswagen, and we started down that, exploring, and we had to back out. We laughed and we laughed. Now this house down here that I'm taking you to was one of the ones that Cobb built. Isn't that a pretty house?
Yeah.
But if you look at the houses, you'll see some resemblance. And now, if you look down there, I'm wondering if that might be one too, but I'm not sure. The one on the right, the white one that you can see, that is where, whatever Cobb, maybe it was George Cobb, I can't remember his first name. Anyhow, where his parents lived. And the one on the left is where Mr. Cobb lived. Go by me, mister. We want to look at houses. Now this is the one with the hitching post in the front.
Okay.
See it right there?
Oh yeah.
And it says Cobb on the side of it. I can't read the first name. I think it is George Cobb. But anyhow, that's where the Cobb lived.
Interesting.
That's 1800s.
Oh wow. That is old.
Now this one down here is Ed Scheffler, and this one is one of the houses. And when somebody else lived in it, part of it wasn't big enough, so they took it off, moved it over here, and made this little tenant's cottage and built a bigger back on it. So that's one of George Cobb's houses.
This one right here.
But the next big house is the church that I told you that had been there. And the people that have had it now are completely remodeling it. It is gorgeous what they've done.
So that's the church.
Yep, that was a church.
So those are the church doors in the front?
Well, that's the way it was.
Interesting.
Now, this is the parsonage that was built in 1800, and it cost about, I don't know, $600. Didn't cost very much.
$600 is nothing.
And then this is the other house. It was a Cobb house. I'll drive into. But you see how they sort of resemble each other?
Well, yeah. There's a parking lot or...
This was a school.
That was? Now, who was that built by? Cobb?
I have no idea. The schools were usually built by, like, communities, like you said. People got together and built their school. There were a lot of Boswells. When Brad bought his house, the one beyond us that's in that little road that goes to the side, that was Mrs. Boswell. And that was also the Buck tenant house.